Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I got some special product that I'd like to show to you. So for the longest time, I have a lot of skill except for one, which is welding. And Saker contact me and asked to see if I want to do a review on this handheld welder machine. And we're going to do that today, all right? But first, let me open the box and see what's inside and what comes with it. All right, let's do this. All right, so let's see what we got inside the box. Pretty well packaged. And straight out of the box is a whole briefcase. All right, let's see what's inside the briefcase, all right? All right, let's see. We're gonna see what's inside of this. Oh, we are upside down. All right. Let's see what we have here. So the unit itself, which is this, and it comes with cable already hooked up. This is the ground. This is where you plug into the outlet at home. There is, I believe, switch here, up and on, and adjustable amperage. So we have 5 different levels, and off. And we have what else? Little brush, little tap thing. I believe this is a handle for face shield, not face shield, but like for your eye. So the face shield is on this side here. Manual. Always read the manual, and it does come with a welding rod, which I will do a little bit of demonstration afterward. All right, let's put the thing together here. Let's see here. We'll open this up. Yeah, these are very basic face shield. So if you want some serious face shield, you need to go buy it yourself. Also, you need to have some personal defense, personal protection equipment also in order to do welding. So you don't. Let me see how this works here. All right, you have to install this yourself. I had one heck of a time trying to install this part right here, but it does go in like this. And this piece, you have to install it too. So this is a very basic, face shield slash eye cover. So we're gonna see how this works. But to really do the good job, you need to buy a dedicated helmet for this, a welding helmet. But we are gonna test this out and see how it works. Also, let me go through a little bit of spec here. All right, so inside the manual, we'll have a little bit of spec here. You can pause and read it for yourself if you want to. And let's see what else we got here. Installation. A little bit more functional of each component here. And then remember there's 5 different levels. So 1 is for 20 amp, 2 45 amps, 7 3 for 70 amp, and 4 for 95, and 5 for 120. So it go from 20 amp to 120 amp, 120 amps. So yeah, there's a little bit of maintenance here, but a little bit of troubleshoot here. All right, let's go do some hand-on practice on this thing. All right, before we get to practical hand-on, a little bit disclaimer here. I'm a novice. I never used a welding machine before, but I did do a little bit of research on YouTube on how to weld these thick welders. And very be careful. You can get yourself killed if you don't wear proper personal protection equipment when you're doing weldings and other stuff too. So do a little bit of research before you practice this. So I'm just gonna do a few practice runs, see how it works. This is my first time. I'm a novice, so I guess this is designed for a beginner DIY for small project, nothing serious, I think, because the maximum current is 120 amp. 120 amp is a lot of current. So like I say, I think it's operate on DC. And DC, even though the voltage is not that high, but the current will kill you. So beware, all right? That's my disclaimer. Practice at your own risk. All right, let's get to it. All right, so we are gonna. I got this set from Harbor Freight to cover myself. You should be wearing pants and long sleeve and gloves, so that way you don't get burned and get sucked by the current. All right, we're gonna try. So this thing does come with the rod hang. So you press it to insert this in here to get it stick in there. The stick. Just press and stick it in as far as you can, and you should be able to do well from here. So like I said, this is my first time doing this, so I'm going to connect the negative here. This is for ground. And then we are going to plug into this. So I might have to use some extension cord here. All right, let's test this out. So I'm going to start out with probably the middle, number 3. Turn it on. You can see it's pretty massive, so it'll take a little bit of practice. All right, so like I said, I was not a. This is my first time ever weld. Actually, I'm not welding. I'm testing it out. So I started out sparking a little bit to get a start because once the metal is hot, then it will ignite easily. You can see from the video. So I was aiming for this because I don't have a proper face shield, welding face shield that auto darkening. So I wasn't seeing what I'm doing. I'm just go where the fire is. So I keep going and going. So after I know how to control where to go, and I try to weld, see how the two pieces. So it's not the best welding job, but it do the job, right? Yeah. So it will take a lot of practice to do this. Remember, this is a liquid metal that you convert to weld two pieces of metal together, so they are very dangerous to handle. So you need to have proper gear to do it. All right, thanks for watching. I will put the link to this product, and I think this is good for a small project around the house or in the minivan, whatever you're building. You just need something to weld really quick, not too much of it. You can see how much I did right here. So a lot of time you don't need that much. You just need a little bit here, a little bit there, right? All right, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.